welcome back to this channel, OHL in 20. This is where we break down all 20 OHL teams, including stats, player predictions, trades, and much more. In this video, we are going to recap the Owen Sound Attack and Barrie Colts game that happened on Monday night. The Barrie Colts came out victorious, defeating the Owen Sound Attack at the Sadlon Arena last night with a score of 4-3. So we know that the Barrie Colts are a lover of Dallas Stars prospects, and well, it was Tristan Bertucci, the Dallas Stars prospect, that set up Bo Jelsma at the 7:24 marker of the third period to score that tying goal because Barrie was originally down in this game 3-2. So it was that goal from Tristan Bertucci from Bo Jelsma with the assist that helped Barrie claim that tying goal. So with Bertucci scoring, he also joined Emil Hemming, who's also a Dallas Stars prospect, and Nolan Newton in the goal scoring column for Barrie. So I mean, I've seen a lot of Barrie Colts games, but to just see all these Dallas Stars prospects putting it in the net for themselves is truly a fantastic thing to see. We also know that Kayshawn Aitchison, he is a 2025 NHL prospect, and he actually scored a pair of assists in this game too, which was cool to see. But what happened on the Owen Sound side of this game? Well, it was Connor Smith, Declan Waddick, and Harry Nancy. They all scored goals for Owen Sound in this game. And sharing the crease last night for Owen Sound, it was NHL draft prospect Carter George, along with newcomer Matthew Kopropsky, stopping 45 shots in total combined. This just shows how dominant the Owen Sound attack goaltending is potentially going to be next season, because we know that Carter George was drafted in the NHL in the offseason, but then you bring in this newcomer of a rookie, Matthew Kopropsky, and so with combining 45 shots, 4 saves in total, I think that Owen Sound is going to be a very dominating competitor this coming season. Well, what about for the Barrie Colts goaltending on the other side of the ice? Well, we know that Ben West, the overager, he is no longer on the roster. So with Sam Hilbrant, that we saw a lot of last season, and he was just spectacular for the Barrie Colts. With him and rookie Arvin Joswal, and combined, they made 25 saves for the Barrie Colts. And as a result, the Barrie Colts are 2-0 to start the preseason. And then finally, what were the shots on net for both of these clubs? Well, Barrie really outshot Owen Sound 49-28. So you could tell that the Barrie Colts were the most offensive team in this game, where Owen Sound, my credit for goaltending goes to the attack in this game. Just an outstanding performance by both goaltenders, and just to see how capable they both are going into the regular season. And now the time comes of this video to see what games are coming up next. Well, it's on September 6th on Friday night, and we got a bunch of them, like I said in the previous video. We have the Erie Otters facing off against the reigning OHL champions of 2024, the London Knights, at Budweiser Gardens. That game starts at 7 p.m. Eastern. Next up, we have the Brampton Steelheads taking on the very dominant Kitchener Rangers, who are 3-0 to start this preseason, and all three of those wins coming in the shootout against Erie, Saginaw, and Brantford. So I think the Brampton Steelheads might put on a fight. That game also starts at 7 p.m. And also at 7 p.m., we have the Ottawa 67s at the North Bay Memorial Gardens to take on the Battalion. That game will be very feisty too. Also at 7 p.m., we have the Niagara Ice Dogs taking on the Brampton Bulldogs at the Brantford Civic Center. What can we expect from this one? Well, we know that Niagara, they forced a shootout against the Peterborough Petes in their previous game. But Brantford, they're one of those top contending teams, so I think Brantford might have a little bit of an advantage in this game, but we'll have to see what unfolds. Happening at 7:05, we have the Sarnia Sting taking on the Windsor Spitfires at the WFCU Center in Windsor, Ontario. Followed with that game at the Sudbury Community Center, we have the Barrie Colts taking on the Sudbury Wolves in Sudbury. That game starts at 7:05 p.m. Eastern Time. And then to finish off the night, we have the Peterborough Petes at the Guelph Storm at the Sleeman Center starting at 7:07 p.m. Eastern Time. So lots of games to look forward to. Those are the games upcoming on Friday night. But until then, be sure to like this video, subscribe, tell your friends, and tune in to this channel, OHL on 20, to capture more videos like this. Thanks, and we'll see you soon.